I asked Beej to swing by real quick because there were some questions in chat about the merch, being like, "Wait a minute, but we're doing a doubloon reprint. If the stores, if that page is closing, then how do we get them when it's a reprint? Also, what is up with the UK and EU stuff?" So I asked Beej to come and tell you about it.
Here to answer all of your questions.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Beej.
I'm going to explain at length because there have been a lot of questions, and we have been trying to capture them all in the merch fac. So I'll go over it again. And if you have more questions, please, I do want to know them. So first up, the store for Desert Bus products always come off the Loading Ready Run store soon after the end of the run. So if you are looking at buying, if you want to purchase anything, please go ahead and do that before the end of the run, because I cannot guarantee when I'm going to feel like actually pulling them all down, but I will be pulling them all down. It will not take me long to do that. Those are you who are in the UK and the EU. You're experiencing the same problem that we've been experiencing all along, which is VAT redemption. I can't collect VAT if I have no way to redeem it. And we have been trying to do that all year, and it has been a process. And we're not there yet, but we're hoping to get there soon. And that includes Desert Bus merchandise. It does not include sending packages like Desert Bus prizes, because those are things you won and you didn't pay for them. So there's a difference there. But it does mean that because I have no way to legally remit VAT, I can't collect it. And because being Canadians, a lot of us, we know what it's like when somebody ships something to your country and then your customs agency grabs it, assesses your tax, and then charges you 4 to 6 times the amount that the tax was in extra fees on top of that. And we're like, well, that doesn't sound like a great idea to be doing to our fans every time they want to buy something. And then our fulfillment company was also like, we're not preparing to do that kind of... we're not prepared to mail things out in that way either, because then we have to make sure that all of our stuff's in order. So I've been talking with them about what are our actual ways to do this. And it's been, again, a whole thing. But I think I see the way forward, and I think that means that in my hope is Q1 next year, 2022, we will have a solution, but I can't promise that because I've been thinking that every quarter this year that I've had that. But it will mean that UK and EU sales will then open for Desert Bus merchandise, and it will be locked to only UK and EU people to be able to buy Desert Bus merchandise immediately. We will let you all know when that's going to happen. You'll have a fair amount of time to come in and buy stuff. We'll set a series of days to say this is the days in which we'll be doing that. Once that has happened, what I do know now is that a lot of people want more silver doubloons.
Yay!
Yay!
So we're going to make more silver doubloons. There's about 1,100 of you who want silver doubloons. So we're going to make more silver doubloons. And once those come in is when we will coincide with when we are doing the rest of the UK and EU stuff. Now, what that means is that we have held back merchandise for the UK and for the EU based on what we understand that you have purchased in previous years. Anything that has had a longer order, like the Tucson playmat, the Tucson poster, and also the Desert Bus 2021 poster, those 3 things that are basically just open sales, because that's how we do those. We want to see how many you want to buy. We will be printing beyond that a set amount as well to be able to cover off whatever it is that people in the UK and the EU are going to want as well. We're going to be making some decisions about how much that's going to be. Other things that we're sold out of, the 2021 Penny Arcade pin, which we are sold out of technically for right now.
Nice.
Nice.
That means that we have held back some of those, and they will be made available at that time for the UK and the EU. The water bottle, which we are sold out of, we've already held back some of those for the UK and the EU. If there are any left remaining after that, I may just open that all up again as well, also with the doubloons, so that everybody can jump back in and buy Desert Bus stuff sometime next year before the next Desert Bus.
Follow us on Twitter.
Have I covered all the bases?
I think so.
I think so.
Great. Yeah. I'm not even going to drop the mic.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
That was exhaustive.
Are there any
questions?
questions that I should say?
T-shirts that's a separate thing with Fangamer. They are unable to do another reprint this year.
Yeah.
They
are sold out.
There's two blanks. There's the unisex blanks and the fitted blanks. The unisex blanks literally don't exist anymore, and the fitted blanks are practically impossible to get. We are lucky we got the shirts we did.
It is also connectedly, it is a reason why Loading Ready Run t-shirts have not been getting filled up as fast either, because that is also happening to us. It's why we're not seeing Pride shirts back in stock as much as they should be getting back into stock. This is the same problem.
Yeah. Was there anything else? Did you get a bus stop?
Yep.
Nice.
I've got some questions that I saw in chat that might be relevant.
Sure.
People were asking if there was a limit to how many doubloons you could purchase in a transaction.
I just want your money. You can buy as many as you want.
You want to buy 1,000? We'll print you 1,000. I don't know what you're going to do with them.
Absolutely.
They're not limited editions. So.
Yeah. If
they're not literally silver.
Yeah. If one of you jumps in and buys like 500 out from everybody else, cool. I guess hang on to those 500, because if I get another out of stock thing from 500 people saying, "Hey, I wasn't able to buy 500," I'm going to print 500 more, and you're stuck with that 500. You're not going to be able to scalp into anybody.
Yeah, we should be very clear that they will not fit in the vintage pizza thrower from the Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
yeah. Really.
So if you're looking to do that, to load them up, don't.
Darn it!
Yeah.
I have to go make a refund.
The two others I saw that jumped out at me were, is there going to be a reprint on the water bottle? My understanding is that you can just register your interest on the store right now. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes. If you want a water bottle, the ones that we've held back, then if we have extras after the UK and EU are done with them, then you can get in on those.
Yeah. And then there was, should we put our email in the widget in the store multiple times? My understanding is that it's a separate list for each item.
Yes, it is. Every item is a separate list. So if you find things that you want, you have to register for each thing individually. If you want to buy two of something, putting your name in twice, I do not think will even work in the back end.
Yeah.
Two questions I saw go by. Any word on shipping delays? I ordered from both shops on day 2, and orders are paid but unfulfilled. Well, some of the stuff doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, like the poster doesn't exist yet.
Yes.
Or the USS 2's playmat doesn't exist
Yeah.
yet.
The water bottle technically is being produced as we speak. That has not arrived at the location yet. And I should probably then also point out the water bottle I tried to order more of, and they said, "We've run out of blanks. We are going to give you all the ones that you have ordered." Well, I'm like, great, but I couldn't order any more after that. That doesn't mean that I can't find those blanks elsewhere.
Yeah.
It just means having to go through more hassle to try to get them.
Yeah.
So we might not print more of those when they are done. We will see.
If it's just the shirts, that's a fan gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What about Beej, European countries that are not in the EU?
Congratulations. I imagine you can probably purchase stuff from our store.
Great.
Like if you live in Norway, apparently you're not part of the EU.
I didn't know that.
That's just my understanding. Is
why
they
they
say they're
still
not
have
part.
Kroner.
So we weren't. So as far as I was under the impression is that if you live in Norway, you're supposed to be able to buy stuff. If you're not able to buy stuff on the store, it probably has something else to and how we're doing fulfillment on the store. So I cannot help you there. I'll have to talk to PMC to figure out why that is. So people are saying Norway's in the EEC, and therefore they have the VAT issue. Okay. So it's not EU, it's the EEC or the EEA. You have a lot of those things in Europe, you guys, which is awesome. EES, people are now writing. Look at all the cool little acronyms you guys have that don't mean
That all
a
have E's
damn
in them.
thing to me.
Yeah.
Any other questions come up?
The only other one I saw was for the merch sales after the run,
Yes.
particularly the ones for the EU and the UK where we set stuff aside. Will the donations from that be added to this year's total late, or will those be reserved and added to next year's total?
That will depend on when we run the sale.
Yeah.
And I will be making that call, and I'll have to probably talk to the OC as well. But that will depend on when we're doing that sale.
And we'll communicate that out on Twitter in the same place that we're going to communicate out the sale.
But I think it's safe to say we can probably guarantee that you're not going to buy yourself an extra hour out of us halfway through the year. No, last year was a special case because we achieved something amazing and we wanted to share it with everybody. And you've helped us achieve that amazing thing again.
Yeah.
In that corner.
Thank you.
You haven't had to do that.
That said, we'd like to go back to doing one desert bus a year.
As opposed to 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 All right, I'm gonna move on with my life.
All right.
I know I look tired, chat. It is because I've been up since 8:30 p.m. last night.
Yep.
And I'm going to stay up until Omega is done, and then probably go home and sleep. So
Sounds good.
yeah.
Hero.
Thank you very much, Beej. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Beej.
Bye, Beej.
Yeah.
We sneezed the same Cam.
Yeah. Simultaneous big S.
UK and EU, I would recommend that you register interest before the store goes down. But for you specifically, we have set aside a little bit of stock.
Just this one time, we'll let you switch tabs over to the store. But then front tabs for us again.
Front tabs.